Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick review on the modern Izhmash grip that was sent to me for review from RussianSurplus.net. Before we do anything, we're going to do a quick safety check of the gun. No magazines in it, nothing in the chamber, the weapon's clear. This grip installs like most of the traditional AK grips in that it's a long grip screw that goes through the grip. And I don't mind that at all. It makes it nice and simple. The only possible negative to that is if you are someone who likes to store things in your grip, then obviously with this grip you don't have that option. However, to me, that's not a big deal at all. The shape and length of the grip, in my opinion, is pretty much perfect. As you can see, there is grip sticking out past my hand, but that doesn't bother me at all. If you're someone with smaller hands, you'll have even more grip sticking out past your hand. But, like I said, I don't really care about that. It doesn't bother me at all. As you can see, I can even have all my fingers below the trigger guard and have more than enough room. Now, for some, you may wonder, why is the grip so long? Well, the nice thing about a grip this long is that with winter gloves on, your hand isn't going to be crowded. You're not going to feel like your hand is going to be hanging off of the grip. So that's a very nice feature about this grip. The shape of the grip makes it much easier to hold the gun one-handed. As you can see, the back strap is actually flat on this grip. I generally tend to go towards grips that have a more arched back strap, but I actually don't mind this at all. It feels really good in my hand. And part of that might just be because of the angle that it comes at in the back. As you can see, it's not very vertical in the back like this. It has some good angle. It's a straight back strap, but it has some good angle to it. So it still contacts my palm right down here, right where I like it to contact my palm. Another nice thing I like is the undercut right here. As you can see, it allows you to get nice and high up on the gun. It doesn't push your hand down lower on the gun, so that's a nice feature as well. Another cool thing is that it actually has a proof mark right there. As you can see, that is the Izhmash proof mark right there, the triangle with the arrow. The weight on this grip is 3.8 ounces, so it's not too heavy at all. The length on this grip is just under 4.5 inches from the receiver to the end of the grip. And it is a polymer that can be stippled. One con of this grip is the fact that it is smooth. Now, I actually kind of like that because of the fact that if you're someone who likes to stipple your grips, then this is basically a blank canvas. You can put whatever texture you want on there and you don't have to sand off a previous texture. Also, you can stipple it where you want, and it'll be smooth in the places that you want it to be smooth and have texture in the places you don't. So for example, you're not going to have texture up here when you don't want it up there. You'll be able to stipple it exactly where you want it, exactly how you want it, etc. You could even just use traction tape if you want to. You know, there is Talon grips and other companies like that. You could even just go to the hardware store and get some tread tape and put that on there if you want something nice and simple. If you wanted to, you could even spray paint this with some Flex Seal to make it a rubber-coated grip. So that's another option for you. So this gives you a lot of options. Or if you're someone that you don't really like texture, maybe you prefer a smooth grip, then it's already smooth. It won't have any texture that will be annoying you. Another nice thing about this grip is that it's slim up here but widens down here. So where it needs to be wide, it is wide. But with that line there, it kind of gives you a nice little place that you can stipple it. So if you want to leave up here smooth, but stipple down here, then you can do that. I am definitely going to stipple this grip, but I left it smooth so that way you guys can see the way it looks before it's stippled. There's not a ton of videos on this grip on YouTube, so I decided to leave it smooth for the video so that way you guys can see the way it looks when you will get it. Another con to this grip is that this grip is not 922R compliant. So as a result, if you need an extra piece on your gun that's going to be American made, this isn't going to do it. If you are trying to make your gun 922R compliant. So that is a small drawback in my opinion. However, if you're someone like me that you had more than enough parts, then this is a good option for you. Because for me, I already have the trigger group, that's 3 parts, stock, that's 1 part, handguard, that's a part, and then my muzzle device. So I already have 6 US made parts on this gun. The last con to this grip, and this isn't even really a big deal, but if you are someone that you like different colors on your gun, then this only comes in black. That doesn't really bother me. I actually like the look of a black grip on an AK, even if the handguard and stock is another color. I like the look of a black grip. However, if you are someone who is trying to add some color to your gun, this is not going to be a way to do it. You are going to need to coat this, paint it, something to get a different color if you want this grip in another color. Now, is this grip worth the money? In my opinion, it most certainly is. This is definitely one of my favorite grips, if not my very favorite grip. I like the size on it. I like the feel on it. I like the fact that I can stipple this, and I definitely will stipple this eventually. If you're someone who likes finger grooves, they have another grip very similar to this that has finger grooves. That one is made by Molot. This one here is made by Izhmash. And that one is made in Russia as well. And if you're into the Molot grip, there is also one that is rubber coated, but that one is made by IO. But that one is USA made, so it is 922R compliant. There are some American companies that are copying this shape somewhat, such as Kyber Custom is making a grip that is pretty much the same grip, but it is made of laminated wood. So you will have quite a bit more weight to the grip. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you are looking for this grip or many other AK related things, check out RussianSurplus.net. I actually bought this sling from them before they sent me this Izhmash grip, and I've been very happy with the sling. I'm very happy with the grip. And if you guys are looking for some Russian AK accessories, then definitely check out the website. So that's pretty much it. I hope this was helpful and informative. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll see you next video. See ya.